Toastbusters President Mikhail. Nice to meet you again. Project 7 is called Research Your Topic, and the keyword here is research. The speaker had to provide support to what he said. Not only give us his opinion or make personal reference, but also provide some research. And frankly speaking, he did this job very well. And I pushed myself to criticize the speech because the speaker is very sound. And I found just a couple of things to improve. How well did the speaker apply to the audience? This is the question. My question to the audience is, how many of you are older than 30? Would you please raise your hands, those of you who are older than 30? That's half of millions, or even less. And I had a feeling that you were talking to 30 pluses. You know, stagnation, you know. Look at how many younger people we are having here in this room who don't have a problem with stagnation. They travel a lot, they communicate a lot, they go to different clubs at the same time. They probably have even happier and more rich life that we after 30 could imagine. And I know people in this room who are older than 30 and they have richer life than they used to after 20. So, when you said that 34% of people, according to HBR, are unhappy because they got stuck because of the lack of change, my question was, what about the remaining 66? Are they unhappy for other reasons? Or are they happy? Or is getting stuck the only reason for being unhappy? So this logic was a little mixed in my head. You proved it, but the logical sequence was not ideal, in my opinion. The second question is, was the topic well researched? Yes, there were 4 sources of information. 2 of them were magazines, which is HBR and Forbes. And 2 books, one of which is more famous than others, Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and another one is What the Most Successful People Do Before Their Breakfast. Those 2 books Mikhail was quoting successfully, and I think that provided the feeling of support to the speech he delivered. How well did the speaker support the main points? I think the causes were well supported, and the affects needed more support. The advice that you gave, such as, well, you know, you must, I must do because I must do it. That was one of the causes of the unhappiness. But in my mind, it was not completely clear how exactly fighting this little piece would lead me to happiness. Or no time for themselves. I would have more time for myself, for example. Would that mean that I will have more happiness? Or would that mean I will have more change in my life? So having more time for myself does not mean having more change in my life. So I had a question to this logical sequence. And what I liked about this speech is that the soundness of delivery. This is the kind of speaker who does not have to jump on the stage to arouse reaction in the audience. You were laughing, you were smiling, sometimes you were applauding, and I really liked it very much. And I very much like the punchline, which was break the glass of stagnation. Thank you very much.